Facebook's parent company Meta Platforms announced they'd be lowering the minimum age for their Quest headsets from 13 to 10. Children's accounts will have more robust privacy settings, but some advocates say young people already spend too much time on social media. So what should consumers know here? Here to discuss is CNET senior editor Nick Wolny. Thank you so much for being with us today. And you know, we were just discussing in the break, I find the timing so fascinating because there's been so much conversation about kids online and how it's impacting their mental health. And now Meta's going, oh, we'll go even younger.
Yeah, it's also surprising because Mark Zuckerberg just 2 years ago stated that he thought that the Quest VR headset, which is Meta's headset, was, quote, not appropriate for kids.
Oh,
and so
wow.
for him himself, just to say that, you know, now 2 years later, we're introducing these lower age limits. One big reason for it is that it's likely Meta wants to lay groundwork for this idea of the metaverse, right? Which they've been pushing since early last year when they debuted it. Yeah, it kind of feels like that a little bit. It's also
sorry, everybody's laughing.
It's also a big factor in terms of getting young people used to using VR. VR does have some positive benefits. CNET actually did a cover story on that in April. VR in therapy, for example.
Really?
It's a way to do things like exposure training or exposure therapy without actually exposing people to actual things they might be afraid of. So it has huge benefits there. It also has great benefits for learning environments. And so that's kind of Meta's push to introduce this at a younger age.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because, you know, when we're reading, what are the pros and cons, you know? But those are definitely some big pros.
Yeah, I think it's important to think about how with social skills, social development, it's not just about letting kids go play in the yard how it used to be. Kids have smartphones, they have access to social media at much younger ages. And so can we put something in front of them that shows them how to have that sort of digital hygiene, so to speak, or just to kind of interact? But some of the cons to keep into consideration are, you know, it's very immersive. And so that also means that the cyberbullying is probably going to be really immersive. Even though there will be specific parental controls, parental settings for users ages 10 to 12, what we also know is that for every parental control, there is a kid who has figured out how to get around that parental control.
Well, that's it's monitoring and moderation. It seems like parents monitoring the usage and making sure the kids are monitored.
We also think that Meta might be trying to get ahead of potential abuse or potential users lying, basically. You know, many users will just lie about their age and say that they're 13 in order to create an account. Fortnite, Epic Games, the creator of Fortnite, got in quite a bit of trouble last year. The settlement ended up being $520 million for underage players and also some deceptive business practices in that process. And so they settled for that. So Meta might be also doing this to try to just get ahead of it, to say, like, we are creating a version for users ages 10 to 12. Here's what it's going to have. Here's what it's not going to have. It's not going to have ads. All the avatars are going to be set to private to begin with. But again, what we also know is that people will lie about their age in order to enable more
Is there a little bit of a competitive edge here too? Because, you know, you had Apple just come out with their new headset, so now everyone's going to try to get their little window.
Well, I think what Meta's trying to do with this in particular is that they have the much lower priced VR headset. The current model, the Quest 2, is a $300 price point. And the forthcoming model, the Quest 3, we're anticipating between a $300 to $500 price point. Apple's announcement, the Apple Vision Pro, which just happened a few weeks ago, $3,499. And so in terms of it being in classrooms, families purchasing a VR headset, it's much more likely that they're going to go with this option. And I think Meta and Zuckerberg are trying to take advantage of that.
It seems like this is one of those things where, you know, you can want to deny all you want that this is happening, but it's happening. All these companies are coming out now. We've got the debate over age. What other things should consumers keep in mind?
Well, another important thing to remember is that in Congress, there are several bills floating around trying to combat this research that's coming out that for young people, extended social media use is really bad for mental health, particularly for young girls. We've just got study after study after study. And especially during the pandemic, when everyone's screen time just went up so much, everyone's social media consumption just went up so much. So there's even calls to just ban social media for users under 13 years of age altogether. And so there's also that factor that's sort of swirling around. There might be some legislation that comes along. There might be some regulation that comes along. So I think that's another reason for the motivation and for the switch to suddenly offer a younger set of users.
When it comes to legislation, though, that takes a long time. And we're seeing the technology move much faster than legislation can
And if
keep
young
up.
people love using a VR, they know how to use it, they know how to get around, that's going to actually drive adoption and that's going to drive technology. So I imagine some of Meta's hope is that young users will become really fluent in VR. We just saw this with TikTok, right? Like young users became so good at TikTok, it actually influenced a lot of the other social media apps as a result in terms of just consumption and attention. So I think something similar could happen here, but we'll sort of see how it all shakes out.
Oh, lots of layers to this one.
Yeah.
Nick, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. If you want more information about CNET, just go to kcalnews.com, click Seen on TV. We now